Au chagrin terrible, allez, où les braves ne vont pas chercher.
There's a brand of cult art that takes after the writing of Thomas Pynchon, that always has the most devoted of fan bases. Movies and TV in this vein, they're destined for cult status because of everything. The vernacular is so manicured, the symbols are loud, the sexuality is weird and free, and it always feels like you're a step behind the characters who are a step behind the mystery. It's a deliberately frustrating place to be, for the most part. But that is, to the fans, part of the charm. People like mysteries because they like solving mysteries, or rather, maybe more psychoanalytically, we all like believing that we can solve the mysteries of life. We like having the inside track to the secrets of the universe. That is why a show like Lodge 49 attracted a loyal, besotted, and too small fan base.
So why do you believe your mom now?
Because of Dud. Know your Link's history, Ernie. Meryl was an orphan. He found the scrolls when he fell into the viper pit in Egypt. Got bit but survived. Sound familiar? They sent Dud as a message.
Larry, anything can be a message.
Its fans were too small a group to be legion, which probably explains why AMC declined to pick it up for a third season. And that is so heartbreaking. Because fans of Lodge 49 need Lodge 49.
When I'm with you, I, for a moment, can stop being this superhero and be myself. I consider us friends.
You were gonna set me up to go to jail for you.
That was so plan B. Options are angel wings. Blammo.
Fuck you. Blammo.
Wait. Tarquin has pictures of the scrolls. We've been in touch with Daphne's people. It's all in motion. I had a dream storm, Liz. You were a part of it, and that ridiculous lodge that your brother belongs to. I'm sorry, I know. This all sounds like brilliant ramblings, but the point is, my next chapter is going to be a doozy. I need your violent, self-destructive power by my side. You crave death, and that's power. Be my partner.
No, thank you.
Goodbye, Liz. I'll see you soon.
Let me explain. Showrunner Jim Gavin's Lodge 49 is a Pynchon homage in the best sense, taking the shape and the color of the reclusive author's predilections and obsessions and lacquering a whole new world of codes and keys with them. Two men, a snake-bit surfer and a toilet salesman in a spiral, both find themselves wrapped up in each other's business and can't seem to find a way to untangle from one another. Wyatt Russell is a man who loses everything right before we meet him, and takes a lost ring at the beach as a sign from the universe, which means that when it leads into a kind of mason hall with a bar inside, it seems like the solution to all of his problems. He needs it to be, first of all. His support system and the means by which he used to support himself both vanished in the blink of an eye. And secondly, the world keeps reinforcing that he's where he's supposed to be.
Been waiting for you.
What? Are you here to do the carpets?
No.
Oh, sorry. There's supposed to be a guy coming to do the carpets.
I found this on the beach.
Okay. Cool. I'll ask around, see who this belongs to. Thank you. Are you okay?
What's inside?
The show sets Russell's golden retriever-like Sean Dudley and Brent Jennings' hangdog Ernie Fontaine on a crash course with a world deliberately hidden from normal people. Dudley wants the secret paths and the world of insane wheeler-dealers to open to him because as a burnout with no ambition, he doesn't know how predatory it can be.
I'm coming! I'm coming for you, buddy!
Fontaine has seen hints, tails and elbows just around the corner of these people all his life, and he knows they're not good. But he humors Dudley because he suspects the kid needs it. He knows the way he does things isn't exactly working, and because he does seem to want a little of the magic that Dudley sees to come back and touch him for just a second.
We're gonna save the lodge!
The lodge is gone, and there's no you and me. You're just another spoiled white kid who thinks everything revolves around him.
You know what? At least I'm not screwing my friend's wife.
Go. Now,
No.
before I light your ass up.
No way.
Okay.
All
right.
Not before I get my $2,000 back that you stole from me.
Okay.
Yeah, you're the con man. Okay, what are you gonna do? Shoot me in the... Ow! Jesus! Ernie! Ernie, come on!
Uh-huh.
Ow! Come on! Stop! Ernie! Stop! Ow! God!
The same is true of Dudley's sister Liz, played by Sonia Cassidy, whose own flirtations with death are poignant in the utmost.
The outstanding balance is $80,513.
That is outstanding. So here's the thing. I've realized I just don't have a place in my life anymore for this debt.
I hear that a lot, actually. That kind of attitude really helps when you're paying it off.
Oh, I can't pay it off. No, I'm just done with it. Here is everything I have. $18,808, the fruit of my labor.
You want me to apply it to your account?
Take it as payment in full.
You'll still owe more than $60,000.
No, I won't. Look, I'm not entirely sure if this counts as leverage, but someone told me I have a death wish. I wasn't seeing it before, but I think they were right. So if I don't walk out of here today debt-free, I will probably throw myself off the Vincent Thomas Bridge. Don't look at him. Look at me. I'm not trying to be a dick. I just can't live like this anymore. That's just the truth. So when you say I'll still owe whatever, that's not real, because you'll never get it. No matter what happens, I'll be dead before I pay what I owe. What is real is this $18,808 in cash.
Let me speak with the branch manager.
Okay, go ahead. Do your thing. Tell him what I told you. Every word.
Watching someone whose exhaustion seems set in her bones finally coming around to see a little of the beauty of the world that her brother sees, enough to fight to keep it, is shockingly warm television. frequently jaw-droppingly beautiful show about people who get shit on all their lives, who finally start to see what the show calls the threshold, beyond which they don't take shit from anybody anymore. They're so close to a life of victories after having lived one of defeat. And though the show wraps this up in Masonic signs and Arthurian clothes, really all it means is an end to debt and microaggressions, of being talked down to, an end to being low status. Everyone who has ever needed the world to have order has also dreamt that when that order is revealed, they're not at the bottom. Lodge 49 is at once a collection of highly specific cultural artifacts, bad paperbacks, endless golf games, faces and voices with incredibly specific baggage, evidence of a kind of midday suburban existence turned upside down, a gently psychedelic blender of aspirational and deeply comforting nonsense. Every time some new character shows up at the bar, adding to the chaos, it's like watching a very strange family grow. Jennings, a character actor with a resume as long as your nightshirt, leads a cast of guys who feel like they've been waiting their whole lives for writing this generous and fun. Unlike in Pynchon, Lodge 49 was a show fundamentally about guys trying not necessarily to find order in the universe, but to just find their place at the bar. Because when you find the latter, it can feel an awful lot like the former. There are images here of regular people finally feeling at one with other human beings. Of feeling supported, of feeling like their drinking buddies are really and truly looking out for them, instead of just human evidence of bad habits. The image of Russell looking genuinely impressed and loving at his fellow lodge members is one of the few comforting sights on television. Russell's always been good. He's always been very good. But as the beating heart of Lodge 49, it was like he had found his calling. But then again, Lodge 49 is a show that makes you feel like you'd found your calling, just watching television on the couch.
And I know my dad's not coming back. So even though you've been kind of a dick lately, you're still here, Ernie. And I'd trade the scrolls in a second if I knew I'd never feel lonely again.
Your dad raised a good kid. I was a dad once, for a little while.
What? You never told me that.
My ex, Trish. We met in the Navy. When we got out, we made a whole plan. The house, the family. She was born early. You know, complications. Things were never right. And then I got to hold her for a year. She was my future. After all this time, I can still feel the weight of her in my arms. Her softness. Trish and me, we never recovered. I could have stayed and fought, but I didn't. I split. Those were some bad years. And then one day, I walked into the lodge. I never talked about her. With Larry? Even with Connie? I guess I was waiting for you.
What was her name?
Her name was Amaya. It means the night rain.
There's still hope that the show will be renewed somewhere else. And from a fan to the universe, I sincerely hope we get to follow these guys a little longer. The world can be a very cruel place, but it feels downright nice when you get to spend time in the lodge.